Imagine waking up every morning with a calm mind, a joyful heart, and a brain hardwired for peace, health, and purpose. What if I told you that this isn't just a dream, it's neuroscience? Your brain is not fixed. It is not broken. It is not destined to stay anxious, depressed, distracted, or overwhelmed. Your brain is plastic, malleable, trainable. And with the right habits, you can rewire it for happiness, for healing, for health. You see, the life you live is a reflection of the brain you've built. But here's the secret most people don't know. You are not a victim of your brain. You are the architect of it. And today, I'll show you how science now proves that you can rewire your brain with 5 powerful habits backed by neuroscience to create lasting inner peace, emotional freedom, and physical well-being. We live in a time when depression is skyrocketing. Anxiety is the new normal. Focus is disappearing. And people are stuck in cycles of stress, fear, and emotional burnout. But the real crisis, we've forgotten that we have the power to change our inner world. Neuroscience has now proven something incredible. The brain is constantly reshaping itself based on your habits, your thoughts, your focus, and your environment. This phenomenon is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself based on what you repeatedly do, feel, think, and believe. So the question is no longer, can I change? The real question is, what am I training my brain to become every single day? Let's dive into the 5 daily habits that can change the wiring of your brain for health and happiness, backed by real neuroscience. If there's one practice that rewires the brain faster than almost anything else, it's mindfulness. Mindfulness is not just meditation. It's the daily discipline of awareness. It's the habit of coming back to the present moment again and again, no matter how loud your mind gets. The neuroscience studies show that just 8 weeks of consistent mindfulness practice can lead to increased gray matter in the hippocampus, shrinking of the amygdala, fear plus stress center, enhanced connection in the prefrontal cortex, decision-making, emotional regulation. Mindfulness teaches your brain how to pause, breathe, observe, and choose better. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose. Viktor Frankl. Mindfulness expands that space, and in doing so, it frees your brain from automatic patterns of fear and reactivity. How to practice? 10 minutes of breath awareness each morning, noticing thoughts without judgment, bringing attention to your senses during the day. Single tasking instead of multitasking mindfulness is not just spiritual, it's structural. You are reshaping your brain, one breath at a time. You want a happier brain? Start training it to see what's right, not just what's wrong. Most brains today are stuck in negativity bias, always scanning for threats, problems, and what's missing. But gratitude flips the script. The neuroscience practicing gratitude daily increases dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals. It also activates the brain's reward circuitry, making your mind more likely to seek and focus on positive experiences. Brain scans show that people who practice gratitude consistently show better sleep, less anxiety, lower inflammation, stronger relationships, higher resilience. What you focus on expands. What you appreciate, appreciates. Daily habit. Write 3 things you're grateful for every morning. Send a thank you message once a week. Reflect on a positive memory. Daily gratitude rewires your emotional baseline. You stop surviving and start thriving. You want a better mind? Start with your body. Movement is not just good for the body, it's medicine for the brain. And you don't need a gym membership. You just need to move consistently and intentionally. The neuroscience physical movement releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is like miracle grow for your brain. It increases neurogenesis, growth of new brain cells. It improves memory, mood, focus, and even creativity. Even 20 minutes of brisk walking per day can, boost your dopamine and serotonin, decrease cortisol, stress hormone, improve your sleep and cognitive performance. Movement connects the body and mind. It releases trapped emotions. It calms the nervous system. It wakes up the soul. The mind is like water. When you move, it flows. When you stop, it stagnates. Make movement your non-negotiable. Most people are unaware of the toxic conversations happening inside their heads every single day. I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. I'll never be happy. These thoughts aren't harmless. They're instructions to your brain, and the brain listens. The neuroscience neurons that fire together, wire together. So every time you repeat a negative thought, you're deepening that neural pathway. But here's the good news. Every time you catch that thought and replace it with truth, you're rewiring a new one. Affirmations. Reframing. Speaking to yourself with kindness. It's not cheesy. It's neurosculpting. Daily practice. Catch your inner critic in the act. Replace it with an empowering belief. Speak truth out loud. I am growing. I am healing. I am worthy. You are always programming your brain. The question is, are you programming it for fear or freedom? We live in a world addicted to noise, speed, and stimulation. But the brain cannot rewire in chaos. It needs stillness. It needs deep rest. Rest is not laziness. It's neural recovery. The neuroscience. During deep sleep and intentional rest, the brain clears out toxins, repairs emotional trauma, strengthens memory, and learning rebalances neurotransmitters. Even non-sleep deep rest, techniques like yoga nidra or guided meditation have been shown to increase brain plasticity. Daily habit. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours of high-quality sleep. Use digital sunset, no screens 1 hour before bed. Practice 15-minute midday stillness. Try NSDR, breathwork, or a guided body scan. The brain heals in silence. Make space for it. Stillness is not the absence of progress, it's the foundation of transformation. Habits to rewire your brain for health and happiness. Mindfulness. The power of presence. 2. Gratitude. The power of appreciation. 3. Movement. The power of activation. 4. Positive self-talk. The power of internal language. 5. Deep rest. The power of recovery. Your brain is always changing. The only question is, are you directing the change or are you a prisoner of it? You have a choice. You can keep reacting, surviving, overthinking. Or you can start training your brain today to support the life you want. Change your brain and you'll change your life. This is not magic, it's science, and it's your time.